What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel on our Denver Broncos franchise series. We are at Sports Authority Field at Mile High in Week 3 of Season 2 to take on the Green Bay Packers. Both the Broncos and the Packers come to this week 0-2 on the season, both looking for their first win of the season, and we will get this game started with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers offense coming out onto the field to get this game started. So on the first play of the game, Rodgers is under center. He is going to hand off to Joseph Adai, who goes up the middle and is going to get 2 yards on that rushing play. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the starting offense for the Green Bay Packers. On 2nd and 8, Rodgers is under center. He's going to hand off to Adai again, who breaks one tackle and is taken down for no gain. And we will take a look at the starting defense for the Broncos. 3rd and 9 now for the Packers. Rodgers in the shotgun. He'll take the snap and look for a receiver. He's going to fire and hit Jordy Nelson, and Nelson looks like he has the first down, but they say he was inches short and the Packers would punt. Brock Osweiler in the Denver Broncos offense comes out onto the field now, and on 1st and 10, Osweiler's going to fake the handoff. He's going to fire over the middle, and that was intended for Demaryius Thomas, but broken up. And we'll take a look at the starting offense for the Broncos. On 2nd down now, Osweiler under center, hands off to Moreno, who goes up the middle and is going to get 2 yards on that rushing play, setting up 3rd down. But we'll first take a look at the starting defense for the Green Bay Packers. On 3rd down, Osweiler under center, drops back to pass, looks for a receiver, fires to the right, hits Eric Decker past midfield into Packer territory at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 now, Thomas in motion. It's a pitch to Moreno. Moreno's going to get tackled by Clay Matthews for a 1-yard loss on that rushing play, and it sets up 2nd and 11. Next play, Osweiler looking for a receiver, fires, hits Joel Dreesen, and Dreesen has the first down up to the Packers' 36-yard line, and that would set up 1st down. Osweiler now fakes the handoff to Moreno, fires deep, and this one is incomplete, overthrows his receiver, and sets up 2nd and 10. Osweiler now on 2nd down, hands off to Moreno, who fumbles the ball as he gets hit really hard. This one would be picked up by Bishop, and the Packers would take over. 1st and 10 now for the Packers. It's a pitch to Joseph Adai, who breaks one tackle and is taken down on the 2nd try for a 6-yard loss. 3rd and 9 now for the Packers, and Aaron Rodgers drops back to pass. He's looking for a receiver, fires, hits James Jones, and Jones has that one up to the Broncos' 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Packers on the next play. Hand off to Adai. Adai has open field ahead of him, and the 1st down up to the Broncos' 37-yard line. 2nd and 14 now on this drive. Rodgers is under center. He hands off to Adai, who goes up the middle and breaks one tackle there and gets 8 yards on that rushing play. 3rd and 6 now. Man in motion. Rodgers out of the shotgun. He drops back. He fires on the HB screen to Adai, and Adai has the 1st down and more up to the Broncos' 20-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Looks like the screen again, and it is to Ryan Landry this time, and he has the 1st down and more. A touchdown, Green Bay, and the Packers are up 7-0. So on the ensuing kickoff, Andre Caldwell is back deep to return this one. He'll take this one from the 9 and past the 20. Spin move, and oh, he gets hit and fumbles the ball. And this one would be recovered by the Packers. They take over at the 25-yard line. Rodgers back to pass now. He's going to hit Ryan Landry, and Landry is going to get up to the 21-yard line, a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 now for the Packers. It's a handoff to Landry, and he has the 1st down and more. He's up to the 6-yard line of the Broncos, setting up 1st and goal. On 1st and goal for the Packers, Rodgers is going to hand off to Joseph Adai, who goes up the middle and gets into the end zone for a touchdown, so the Packers are ahead very quickly, 14-0. We move to the second quarter now. The Broncos have the ball. It's a handoff to Moreno, and Moreno gets hit pretty hard there, but gains 7 yards on the rushing play. 3rd and 3 now. Osweiler's going to drop back to pass, fire quickly, hit Demaryius Thomas, and he has the first down up to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Broncos. Osweiler back to pass, fires deep and hits Eric Decker, and he's down at the 44-yard line, setting up 1st and 10. Next play, Thomas in motion, Osweiler back to pass, over the middle. That one is almost complete, but broken up by the Green Bay defender, intended for Joel Dreesen. 2nd and 10 now. Osweiler hands off to Moreno on the draw play, up the middle for 10 yards and the first down, up to the 45-yard line of the Packers. On 1st and 10, it's a fake, and Osweiler's back to pass, but he can't get it off in time, and Sims will come in and sack Osweiler for a loss on the play. 2nd and 18 now. Osweiler's back to pass. He's looking for receiver, fires over the middle, and that one's caught by Jacob Tamme, and Tamme has the first down, but they say he's short by inches. So it'll set up 3rd and inches for the Broncos now. Osweiler out of the shotgun on this one. 2nd and 12. They would get that first down, and they would get this first down on 2nd and 12 as well. A pass to Demaryius Thomas, and he catches that one for the first down. 1st and 10 now for the Broncos. Osweiler fires to Eric Decker, who breaks one tackle, gets taken down for a 9-yard gain up to the 13-yard line of the Packers. 2nd and 1 now for the Broncos. It's a handoff to McGahee, who goes up the middle and gets 2 yards, enough for the first down, and we have 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Next play, Osweiler's back to pass, fires over the middle for Demaryius Thomas, and Thomas has the catch for 6 yards, setting up 2nd down. On 3rd down now from the 6-yard line, Osweiler's under center. He drops back to pass, fires, and that one's overthrown, intended for Demaryius Thomas, and we would settle for a 23-yard field goal attempt. Matt Prater's kick would be up and good, and we are on the board. It is 14-3 in favor of the Packers. Under 2 minutes to go now in the second quarter. Rodgers back to pass. He's looking for a receiver, decides to take off and fumbles this ball, but luckily picked up by one of his offensive linemen. 2nd and 14 now for the Packers. Rodgers in the shotgun this time. He'll drop back to pass. He's looking for a receiver again this time and gets hit really hard there and fumbles the ball, but luckily picked up by an offensive lineman, and we were in the half down 14-3.
Well, sometimes when you go in at halftime and you are losing, that's all you need. That's enough to spur you on.
We start the second half with the Packers having the ball halfway through the quarter. Rodgers is back to pass. He hits Jermichael Finley for the first down in Denver territory up to the 28-yard line. You can see Rodgers is completing 90% of his passes on the day. 3rd and 9 now for the Packers. Rodgers back to pass. He's looking. He has all day here, and he's going to fire deep, and this one's caught by Henderson. Henderson comes back, and that would lead to this 37-yard field goal attempt, which would be up and good, and the Green Bay Packers would be ahead 17-3 midway through the 3rd quarter. Osweiler back to pass now in the Broncos' next possession, and Demaryius Thomas has that nice catch for the first down up to the 32-yard line on the next play. Osweiler's back to pass. He's going to fire this one out of bounds, and there'll be a flag on the play, intentional grounding on the Broncos and Osweiler, and that was set up 2nd and 24. On that next play, Osweiler's going to get sacked for a 7-yard loss, setting up 3rd and 31. Can they get this long conversion here? Osweiler's going to fire, hit Eric Decker, who breaks a tackle and gets taken down 7 yards short of the first down. The Broncos would punt. They would get the ball back again in the 3rd quarter, and Osweiler would be back to pass. He would get out of that sack and fire an interception to Burnett, and Burnett is going to return this one to the Broncos' 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Packers. Rodgers back to pass now, hits James Jones for the first down up to the Broncos' 28-yard line. 2nd and 3 on this drive now for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is going to fake the handoff, throw quickly to Jermichael Finley, and Finley has the first down up to the 12-yard line. 2nd and 8 on this drive. Rodgers is going to hand off to Joseph Adai, who goes up the middle and gets taken down at the 3-yard line, setting up 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Rodgers is out of the shotgun, making some changes. He takes the snap, and he is going to fire for the end zone here, and that one is broken up by Champ Bailey, and that would set up a 20-yard field goal attempt for the Packers, which is up and good, and they are ahead 20-3 in this game early in the fourth quarter. So on the Broncos' next possession, they come out on 1st and 10. Osweiler back to pass, fires over the middle for Joel Dreesen, and Dreesen has the first down up to the 32-yard line. Next play, Osweiler will take the snap, drop back, fire a high one to Demaryius Thomas, who catches that one somehow one-handed and gets up to the 39-yard line of the Packers. Next play, Brock Osweiler back to pass, looking deep, firing deep for Thomas, and Thomas has that catch as well, up to the 19-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's a pass to Eric Decker, and Decker has the first down up to the 3-yard line of the Packers, and that would set up 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Osweiler's under center. He'll hand off to Moreno, who goes up the middle and gets into the end zone, getting the first touchdown of the day for the Broncos finally. We are down 20-10. We need to stop here to get back into this game, and Aaron Rodgers will fire, and this one is fumbled. They call that a backwards pass, and it's picked up and returned up for about 8 yards, and on 3rd and 5, Rodgers is going to pass here. He is going to pass deep, and this one would be incomplete, out of bounds, and we would get the ball back with 6:52 left. We have good field position at the 43-yard line. First pass is to Demaryius Thomas for the first down. You can see the QB comparison here is pretty even on the day. 1st and 10 now for the Broncos in Packer territory. Osweiler's back to pass, fires deep over the middle for Joel Dreesen. He has the catch up to the 10-yard line, setting up 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Next play, Osweiler will look for a receiver, fire to the end zone, and that one is incomplete, intended for Joel Dreesen and broken up by the Packers defense. 2nd and 10 now for the Broncos. Osweiler back to pass, fires quickly, and Demaryius Thomas has the touchdown catch, and the Broncos are within 3 points with under 5 minutes to go in the game. The Packers' next possession, Aaron Rodgers looking for a receiver, hits James Jones, and Jones has the catch up to the 39-yard line for the first down. We need to limit the Packers to a field goal or less on this drive to keep this game alive for us as they hand off to Joseph Adai for the 7-yard gain. On 2nd down and 3, Rodgers will hand off to Adai again, who gets enough for the first down up to the 50-yard line. On 2nd and 10 now on this drive, Rodgers will hand off to Adai, who makes a spin move and gets up the middle for 8 yards, and that will set up 3rd and 2. Rodgers will hand off on 3rd and 2 to Ryan Landry, who breaks one tackle and gets taken down at the 33, getting that first down and setting up 1st and 10. 2nd and 8 now on this drive. Rodgers will hand off to Adai, who gets tackled in the backfield for a 3-yard loss, and the Broncos will take a timeout with under 2 minutes to go. On that 3rd and 11 now, Finley's in motion. Rodgers is going to hand off to Adai, who fumbles the ball, and it's picked up by Derek Wolfe, so the turnover happens. Von Miller forces that turnover, and Derek Wolfe recovers that one for the Broncos, and the Broncos take over with under 2 minutes to go, down by 3 points, as they hand off to Noshawn Moreno, who gets 5 yards on that rushing play. 2nd and 5 now. Osweiler will be under center. He's going to take the snap, look for a receiver, and get sacked in that play for 3-yard loss, setting up 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Osweiler will take the snap, drop back, fire quickly to Eric Decker, who will break one tackle and another and get taken down on the 3rd attempt up to the 48-yard line. Under a minute to go for the Broncos with one timeout left. Osweiler's looking for a receiver, fires deep, and that one was intended for Demaryius Thomas, but incomplete. He overthrew him. And on 2nd and 10, Osweiler's in the shotgun. He's looking for a receiver, and he is going to get sacked back at the 39-yard line, and he's going to hurry up his team back to the line to hopefully get a play off that will get them within field goal range here. In the shotgun this time on this play, Osweiler's back to pass, fires deep, and this one's caught by Eric Decker as he tiptoes the line for the first down at the 42-yard line of the Packers. 24 seconds left, one timeout, and Osweiler's back to pass, fires deep, and Demaryius Thomas, for some reason, stopped on that route, and the ball was overthrown. 2nd and 10, Osweiler back to pass, and he breaks that one tackle, but gets taken down the second time for a loss, and we take a timeout. 14 seconds left, 3rd and 19, and the Broncos have one more chance. Osweiler slips there and gets sacked on that play, and he'll hurry his team up to the line. 8 seconds left, trying to get back to the line in time for to run one more play, but it looks like the clock is going to run out, and the Broncos will lose this game, as they had a chance there, but just not enough time to get that snap off, and the Broncos lose a heartbreaker and fall to 0-3 as they lose 20-17 to the Green Bay Packers. And we will go ahead and take a look at some stats from today's game. Osweiler was 21 of 34 for 286 yards on the day. Moreno had 28 yards on the ground. Demaryius Thomas led us with 8 catches for 103 yards and 1 touchdown. And Derek Wolfe led with 6 solo tackles. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and come back next episode when we face off against the Minnesota Vikings at the Metrodome. Till then, we'll catch you guys in the next episode.